Yeah, she is a stalker, I believe. Yeah, because she has extra move on the first turn. So yes, she would have an extra attack as well.
Oh,
But roll
God.
the 2d6 first. Roll the 2d6 first.
Yep.
And you rolled exactly enough with the hunter's mark as this ghost kind of just disperses. And let me make sure that's not my token. It is not. Just disperses in a cloud of ectoplasmic goo.
Okay, and now with the flank, Sunblade on the dancers.
And as this goes on, the male takes this chance to raise his rapier up and kind of just smack the Sunblade out of the way with his reaction. It will miss. I don't think she has that ability yet. I think that is a much higher.
Let's have a look, class.
I did not put it in, and I believe it's much higher. I can double check. The revised ranger. That is Stalker's Fury at level 11.
Okay.
So she does not have that yet. No.
I've never actually seen a stalker or any of its abilities.
All right, and that's it for Death. Are you gonna have her move, or are you done?
She can stay there for now.
All right, next up is Sayara. Okay. She does not have sharpshooter, and that is half cover. Not that it matters in this event. So she is going to hit, dealing 9 piercing damage and 3 radiant damage for a total of 12 damage. Okay. Okay.
$16.
Mm-hmm. All right, then it should be up to Sayara.
Move there. Because this chick apparently really either likes or doesn't like. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
She's fascinated with you at the very least.
I'm going to do that. Wow,
all right, and that will
ones.
effortlessly hit, and you will deal a total of 10 damage plus 1 damage for a total of 11 damage. I don't know if this has anything extra.
Below 25 HP, they need to make a save.
It is not below 25 HP. They're actually still relatively decent right now.
Yeah. I mean, there's a 90% chance that they succeed because it's a wisdom save.
Yep. All right, so next up will be, if you are done, that is correct?
Yep.
All right, next up is Ione.
What? Why is it?
Get on with it.
Yeah, you use longer the first round, so don't be that surprised.
All right, against the dancers. I clicked it.
Mm-hmm. That will hit for 10 damage. And then that will miss. And then you have your flurry of blows.
Give it a little bit.
Right. That will hit for 6 bludgeoning damage. And that one will hit for 8 bludgeoning damage. What are you intending to do?
First one, disable reactions. Second one, prone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, prone it. All right, then push back 15.
All right. Ghost Dancer. That was really close. That was really close. All right, so you manage to remove the reactions, and then you push him back 15 feet, and kind of just flies back through the wall.
It'll be coming back.
Guys, it's a ghost!
It's kind of entertaining. And right there.
All right, so next up is Shiki's turn then.
Mm-hmm. Just give me a second. Move up one there. Oh, my drummer's gone. One I was focusing has disappeared on me.
Yep, he's
Oh,
kind of run for a bit of cover at the moment. You can still hear him playing. There's playing off next to Lily, obviously, and playing off behind this corner here.
yeah, actually, give me. Yeah, even I wouldn't be able to. Okay. Gonna move down here. Reload and take one shot on that drummer.
This drummer. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, roll it.
If you guys haven't noticed, I don't like the drummers.
All right, so that will hit. He will take 11 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm. And that will be my turn as Shiki.
And as you hit him as well, he kind of loses his focus immediately on what his playing is, and he has stopped banging on his drum for the time being. Lily is up.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. That will hit. 15 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That will hit. 18
Mhm.
damage. Still alive, but not looking that good. All right. And cannot go prone, but that would deal an extra 5 damage and still alive. All right. Cassidy at this point will, since she has no clue where the answers went, she is just going to get rid of the very ugly ghost directly in front of her if she has the chance. And she will crit with her bite, dealing 10 damage. And she will not crit with her claws as she brings them down, but she will deal another 12 damage there. The ghost appears to be not doing that well, but it is still alive. Next up is the ghost turn. This one here next to Lily is going to just try to reach out and give her a touch. And it will crit for 30 damage. 30 necrotic damage.
We don't want to know what Lily was doing. I think she went into that.
Wow. Yep, and 25 otherwise. The ghost up here will kind of it'll move over to this side and it'll try to touch now it'll try to move into Cassidy. And Cassidy has to roll a charisma save, which she passes easily. From the wall behind you guys, you notice 2 more ghosts kind of just swirl into the room through the wall.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. The one is going to try to move into Sariel. Roll a wisdom save or charisma save. It is a charisma. And she will effortlessly pass it. And the other one will try to do the same on Shiki. Shiki, roll a charisma save. Oh yeah, Shiki just stepped out. That's right. I can roll it for Shiki. Save charisma. What'd she roll?
13.
All right, and she is also able to just barely fight off the effect that this ghost is trying to do to her. And that should be it for their turn. So next up is the Ghostly Dirge. The one who is still playing will slam down on his drum once more. And it's just kind of like a thunder crack almost. And everyone within 30 feet of him, which is like Cassidy, Des, Sayara. I'm going to go with the way the sound would have to bounce. It won't hit anyone else. So those three... Let's see. You aren't concentrating on any spells, so you're just going to take. Actually, no. Yeah, you do. You do got to roll. You do have to roll for save anyway. So 14 DC. Yeah, I already said the DC. So con save. Got to roll for all of them though. Con save. Wow, this is a game of really good rolls. Yeah. All right. And Sayara, roll.
I'm not concentrating on anything.
You got to roll anyway.
Oh.
All right. So, yeah, this isn't for concentration technically. So, Des and Sayara, you will both take 15 thunder damage from this loud thunder crack on his drum. Des will lose concentration on Hunter's Mark because of it.
Ow.
And Cassidy does not take any damage from this at all. This one is going to keep playing, and he's going to move forward so that he can hit Cassidy twice with his Warhammer. And he will manage to hit her twice with his Warhammer, dealing a total of 14 damage. And the other one will begin playing his drum this turn. He will try to hit Lily with his Warhammer twice, and he will miss worse than he did beforehand. He rolled natural 2s. Yeah, go for it. And that will hit very easily, dealing at least 18 bludgeoning damage. Technically, because I said he had to roll first, actually roll the extra repost damage, so that's going to be an extra 8, because that's all going to be in the same thing. So he would have taken a total of 26 damage, which means his DC is 13, which he passes effortlessly. All right, and that is it for those turns. The one that both of them at this point look kind of bloody. The one Lily's been hitting on is a little worse off. Next up is Darvin's turn.
Darvin, he's gonna do the same thing he's been doing and try and hit one of the ghost next to Shiki.
Ghost next to Shiki. Okay.
I think he hits.
I think he hits both times, dealing a grand total of 21 damage. 21
And then he
force damage.
And then he hides in the corner.
All right. And that's it for Darvin. Darvin. Directly next to you, coming up out of the floor, are the ghost dancers.
Of course they are.
Where's their sheet now? Their sheet is this one. And
This
as
is
they
why we
pop,
don't push them in walls.
yeah. And as they pop up, they both appear to be focusing on you right now. And of course, he crits. Yes. Yes, it would, but these guys ignore difficult terrain with how they're dancing around. So he will crit, dealing 15 piercing damage with his first stab. He will miss the second stab, and as he spins around, the woman brings her whip around to try to... Okay, so, yep. When you take damage, where are you teleporting to on the first attack?
Before that, just tell me how much damage was it?
You would have taken 15 damage from the crit.
All right. And up to 60 feet away that I can see, so... And I'm invisible.
Yep, so wherever you'd like to go to. That you can see, so pretty much this room. All right, and the dancers at this point have no bloody clue where you went. The man cannot do anything, but the woman is still in range of Sayara. So she's going to try to whip Sayara now, and she will hit for 7 slashing damage. And she will hit a second time for 10 slashing damage.
What in the world is this ghost?
This is insane. This is utterly insane. I kind of like this monster now. Des is up next because that is their turn. They've used their full movement.
Tome of Peace?
No, this is not from the Tome of Beasts. This is homebrew.
Oh. Wow.
It's from Mario Sorrow. That's all it is. Ignore it.
It is themed after the various ghost dancers in Castlevania, yes, but it is homebrew. All right.
No.
I may have not seen it that well then. So Des has moved down there.
Uh-huh. Okay, that one.
Top one, yes.
Okay. No, screw the. Yeah, screw the Hunter's Mark. Actually, no, let's get Hunter's Mark back up. So I'll use Hunter's Mark again on the one above me.
All right. So Hunter's Mark up on the one above you.
Okay, and Sunblade. Okay, oh, I mean, that's the wrong sheet. That's why I couldn't find the Sunblade.
I'll take a look at that, Jen Jeebs. Because I
Sunblade.
actually had this made before the Tome of Police was out. So it's going to take 12 radiant damage.
Mars just slash it again.
Because it's still doing relatively well.
Yep.
And this one will hit again for 17 radiant damage and roll 2d6.
Okay. Oh, 2d6.
And you'll take an extra 6 radiant damage. And that ghost is not looking that well at all. Not in the least.
Okay, that'll be that.
Next up is Sariel's turn. Yes. All right. So dex save. And it will fail its dex save, taking 6 radiant damage, but it is still alive. Yeah, that's definitely understandable. Is that all she has? All right, then. So next up is Sayara's turn. So, Sayara, how are those whip wounds feeling?
Yeah, maybe she likes that kind of thing.
Could I have
All right.
advantage just for this attack?
No, you cannot. And again, as you go up to hit it, the male brings his rapier up and deflects the mace.
Mm.
Oh. Is that it for your turn?
Because I only get one attack, yes.
Not moving or anything?
I just moved over. No, because everything I want to do is either an action or movement. Yeah. Yeah, I could, but nobody else is really terribly injured.
All right, then. So, Ione, you're up. These ghost dances are hilarious.
Well, since I wouldn't be aware of a ghost dancer's location. Sorry. Don't mind me. Going after the drummer.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, so you go over to hit the drummer and you miss with advantage.
That's pretty sad. Just saying.
Yeah, you rolled 2 and a 5. It's not that surprising. Next
No,
attack.
the fact that
This
a
attack
9
will hit without advantage for 11 bludgeoning damage.
And you know what? Just the last one.
As the side note, Sayara, now that you are seeing the ghost dancers, you can see that their dancing it appears to be a little slower at this point, as though combined they are bloodied. And that will hit the ghostly dirge, and he will take 10 bludgeoning damage, but he is still alive. He's not doing that well, but he's still alive, and I believe I have to roll 2 con saves on him.
Yep.
And he passes both.
And I'm gonna stay right there, just so Lily can have advantage. So don't mind me.
Next up is Shiki.
Yeah, just give me a second. I've got to double check something. And oh no. God damn, what's the name of this spell? What's the name of this spell again I got for one of my tails?
I know you have Featherfall.
Not Featherfall, it's my retreat.
Expeditious Retreat. That's just more move speed, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just more move speed.
Well, okay.
I honestly don't know.
God damn it! How did I get in this situation?
Cause the game from the walls.
Uh, I got my rapier, but it's crap.
You know the one above you is very weak.
Yeah, but I got to drop the gun.
True. Well,
And
rapier is one-handed, so
True, actually. I guess I just quickly gonna pull out the rapier, stab the one above me.
okay.
So I
And
literally,
that will hit. And though it is not magical it's just resistant. Okay. And though it is not magical damage, it does do enough that this ghost seems to just disperse.
Yep, custom made Shiki's rapier, which is literally a metal rod that extends.
All right.
Oh my.
And now the bottom one, because I guess I got to stab it again.
This bottom one is doing a bit better, without a doubt. And this one you will also hit, but you can tell that this non-magical rapier is not quite as effective as it could be. It still takes the damage, though.
There, should have just given me your sword.
All right. That it for Shiki?
You know what? I'm gonna just take the attack. There.
All right. And as you try to run away, she reaches out to try and touch you, and she fails to do so.
Okay. Yep.
Apparently...
Mama bad touch.
There we go. There we go. There's your
It
AC.
makes you
Okay.
have to call for an adult.
All right, next up is Lily. So you want to retaliate against bad touch? Okay.
Best second wind.
Well, you've been rolling a lot of natural 20s, so...
That is the best.
Okay. The drummer.
Did you know?
And you will hit rather easily. He manages to keep focus on his drum, but he doesn't seem to have a lot of health left. And that one will indeed hit. And as you bring your maul down on him this time, you seem to smash directly through his drum. And this dwarf-like ghost kind of just falls back and disappears into nothingness. And he is not my timer, so I can just delete him. The other one, though, is still drumming.
Prum, prum.
All right. That it for Lily, or... Okay, so next up is Cassidy, and Cassidy is going to realize that we should probably stop these drums. So she's going to focus on the drummer right next to her, and she is going to bite successfully and claw successfully for a grand total of 18 damage. And the Dirge has to roll a save and another save, and he passes both. And
Cool.
That's all Cassidy can do. Next up are the Ghost's turns. Get ready for Bad Touch version 2.0, as this one reaches out to touch Lily. And misses horribly.
Version 2.75.
This one flies over here behind Ione and tries to touch her. And misses even worse than the one that tried to hit Lily. This one here moves up to next to Shiki and tries to touch her. And this one will hit Shiki for 18 necrotic damage.
Damn it.
And then, actually, it's not their turn yet. What am I doing? It's not their turn yet. Darwin goes before them. That should be all the ghosts. Next up is the Dirge.
You're just being confused. Don't worry about it.
All right, everyone at this point, except for Darwin, including Darwin, so everyone at this point will need to roll a con save.
But he's invisible.
He's within range.
But invisible.
He's within range.
He saved anyway.
All right, so you're looking for DC 14. Yeah, it's a sound-based thing.
Do I have advantage?
No.
Oh my god, this is the worst fight ever for me.
This is a hilarious fight. All right, so you already know you're looking for DC 14. So it looks like Cassidy failed, Sayara failed, and Sariel failed. You're going to take 7 thunder damage, and if anyone who failed is concentrating on the spell, they have lost it.
Was Des in range?
Des was in range, yes, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, easily within range, because it would have, yeah. And Des will take 7 thunder damage and lose concentration.
Yeah, I can't wait for the reset, so we're not getting throttled as hard.
These guys are hilarious. Next up is Darvin. Darvin, you are no
Shut
longer
up,
invisible. Yeah, you are no longer invisible.
Yeah, I know. On the drummer. Until the start of your turn or until you attack. It's basically you can use it as a reaction on your, like if you get AO'd on
Yeah.
same turn, and then you can just attack from it.
Yeah, so this will
On
be
the drummer.
Yeah, so the drummer, the first attack will very obviously crit for a total of 19 force damage. The second attack will hit very easily for 13. The drummer is still alive, barely, and he is still playing.
Jesus.
Now is the Ghost Dancer's turn, and they are going to kind of just dance over to here. The male is going to try to stab at Shiki a few times. He's going to miss the first stab, and he is going to hit the second with his rapier, dealing 12 piercing damage to Shiki.
All right, how many whippings do I take?
Let's find out. That will hit for 9 slashing damage, and that one will miss.
All right, then.
I feel like the woman has almost killed Sayara by herself.
No, she's taken like 17 from the drummer, but the rest is from the whip.
And next up is Dessa's turn.
Not even gonna bother with the Hunter's Mark this time.
All right. Move down so you have advantage.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
1 radiant sword in the back.
And that radiant sword in the back will hit, dealing 11 radiant damage. This ghost is still alive, but not by much. The second attack very easily erases her from existence. Let me make sure she's not token. She's not, no.
So let me get this right. I've got to use the flame sword now for the bonus attack.
For the bonus action, yes, you would have to use the flame sword.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here.
Where you have advantage.
We show you have advantage. And come on, flame sword.
Yep. And you bring the flame sword down.
It's not a monstrosity.
I know it's not a monstrosity. I know that very easily. I just don't remember if it deals. If it's a magical sword, I'm pretty sure it is.
If it has fire damage on it.
Yeah, so it should by definition also deal magical slashing. So though you notice very easily that the fire damage doesn't appear to be that effective, it still hits relatively hard, and it will take a grand total of 12 damage between the two. All right, and that should be it for Dustin's turn, correct?
Yep.
Sariel?
I'm okay. Don't worry. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that...
I would forget about that.
That's not Sayara.
Yeah, but let's say what? Wait, this.
All right, Sayara.
Like, there's people with much lower health.
Yeah, Sayara. Shiki.
Yeah.
Shiki is below half, but Sayara is up. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So I see now.
I
Sayara is up.
want to
Though.
get rid of the ghosts, though.
The ghost is gonna get rid of you.
But you said they're looking bloodied, right?
They're looking bloodied at this point, but not that much. You've been hitting them relatively well, and keep in mind that guy, the male, is very good at parrying hits.
Oh, so he's a battle master, whatever. But you know.
The woman is gonna down you on the next turn, and he